Get one instantly. Everybody just wants to play 3-0. There's not one single person they can match me with anywhere else. Oh! No, that's not where I meant to go. I meant to go here. What? That's how much people are scared of my gambits? Should I play? No, what if I just leave it hanging? I'll just play quickly, leave it hanging. See if you want to take it. Oh my goodness. I have 9 lives. That's crazy. It's actually so funny. Okay, this serves some utility. I mean, it would serve even more utility there. I can't. Wow. That's actually really funny. That's real funny. I want like F5. Speaking of like this position, I'm going to E4 and F5. Delayed Budapest. Yeah. I so don't want to help you. But what if I play like, is that recapture interesting at all? Is there something to be said even a little bit? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my opponent's really scared of me, so they won't do it. Was also interesting, like, was that so off the table where it takes F2, takes E3 is some material? Here? H4, G3. They're real scared. They're real scared. I mean, I don't want to help you develop this stuff, right? Okay, now takes Rook F2, Bishop E3 is an actual threat. But if I take it, I guess there's Knight F3 still. Bishop would then defend. And then they take the knight cleanly next move after move a queen. No, that's not even really true. Because what about queen e4? Yeah, it is a threat. It is a threat. Rook f2, bishop e3. You got nothing to even defend your rook. Knight f2, g3 check. That's good. Knight f2, knight f3, queen e4. Then you, yeah. Are they asking me to? They're like, no, knight f3, and now I don't have queen e4. Okay. Okay. Should I just bring out some other dudes? And should I bring the rook around? Well, you can see why I mouse slipped. Rook should be there. I have 2, knight 3. Okay. Let us... Okay. E4, just gonna come back. Why not? Then d7 parries c5, I think. Effectively also holds e5. Bishop here doing a good job. Otherwise, f4 would open up that diagonal potentially, but too much pressure on e3 right now. If you go here, I go here, g4, no good. I would, whoa, take it. Otherwise, rook h6. Okay, you go there, but you're opening this. That's surprising. Yeah, wait, I think that was just a mistake. Also, I had bishop d4. No, why would you give me all this? Let's just hang out right there. So knight e4 is possible. But no, it's not. I would just mate you here. Just kill you right there. That's it. That's it. Rook moves, but no, it takes there. King can't even run z2. We got him. We got him. They were so scared of this. They were terrified of me. They were terrified of the Gambit man. Oh my goodness. You can never say... You can say whatever you want. You can play whatever you want. But you can't combine those two things however you want. If you say Gambit's bad, big number eval on Stockfish, but then in this position, you're the type to not even take the pawn on e5 because you're that terrified of actually accepting Gambits. And this happens to me, you know. People don't want to accept Gambits. And people also talk smack about Gambits. But it just doesn't make sense to have them together. If Gambits are so bad, why won't you accept them? Just saying. Just saying. You're gambiting all your pieces right now. Just putting that out there. Whoa. Hope you've had a nice trip. Whoa. Okay, keep going. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Come a little closer. G, 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 G. Oh, what a fun one. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We had an 89-2 accuracy in spite of the massive hit that we took on this move. And then the next move also leaving the pawn hanging. Now, this was a funny one because obviously d takes or knight takes are good moves. It's an improvement on the Busch-Gass Gambit, however you want to slice it, because this is not the most useful move in the world for a Busch-Gass Gambit, you know? If you want to do this, okay, absolutely be my guest. But this is not a good inclusion for black. Knight f3 is a pretty useful move. So the fact that they still wouldn't even take the Busch-Gass Gambit up a move, that's something. Also, knight takes e5 doesn't even do anything to your pawn structure. Like, your next couple moves can just be like boom, boom, boom. You should be okay. But they were that scared, so they pushed d5. And then, okay, the engine's like, wow, what a miracle for you. Like, defend your pawn like a normal person. And they're like, no, like, here, take my pawn again. Take my pawn again. It would be a big advantage for white. Okay, they should be able to still get away with this. And knight d3, clever move tempo here, and also making sure f2 is safe enough, and they should be able to castle. But they declined it again. They played e3. And so now I got to play d6 with my bishop on this side of the door. I played d6 without jamming my bishop. It's on the c5 diagonal, which is nice. And a6 is a nice move for it because it already has a beautiful little storage square should it get kicked in the game like it did. So that's exactly what happened as we jump forward. Boom, boom. We're going at him. We're going at him. We're going at him. Trade, trade. Good stuff here. Okay, b4 happens. Bishop a7. Rook f6. So we're looking at ideas like rook h6, trying to make h3 happen and take on h3. Okay, they should have a good move like knight f3 here. And then probably just anything defending your bishop to free the knight to make some sort of good move like knight takes e5, as long as the bishop is defended to hit the queen. Okay, in the game, they play e4, which is not a good, like, okay, if I play f4, I mean, that's one thing. And then maybe, you have some defensive resources and everything. But okay, why wouldn't I just take that pawn, coordinating all my dudes right there, and it actually obliged them to play g3, which is an even less fun move, because once you play g3, well, you can never play queen g3, and you can never play pawn h3. So I attack h2, and I just win the game, which is exactly what happened. You got your pawn back, but then I got your king. Maybe you should have taken, if you like pawns so much, maybe you should have taken one on the third or fourth move of the game. And then we just eat everybody, so that was fun. 2 pieces up, just having a blast here, bringing all the dudes out, bring the queen back into the game. Come a little closer to Papa. We got all the dudes helping out. And we checkmated them. Shout out to my opponent for letting me put that on the board. GG. Subscribe. Play Gambits.
William Grave, the Gambit man, takes his seat at the board. e4. e5. Knight f3. Bishop c5. The Busch-Gass Gambit on the board. On with the Gambit classes. Hero pod unlocked!